Welcome to Todd Talk. Today we're going to talk about the band Train.
Todd Talk is brought to you by Swifty's Italian Diner, home of the Golden Meatball.
Train. This band, you may or may not have an opinion about them. Hopefully at the end of this video you will have a deeper understanding of my feelings about the band Train. It feels like Train has been around forever. I think they first kind of got on the scene in the early 2000s with a couple of really big hits, and they keep churning out these songs that make it on the charts occasionally. I deeply believe that everyone has some sort of personal relationship with the band Train. And I would liken it to something like heroin, as an example. There are many, many people who know what heroin is. They never use it. They have an idea of what it does, and they go on with their life, and that's that. There are other people who live in that culture and that lifestyle, and it is everything to them. And then there's people like me who know it's not good for you, but for some reason, every time I come across it, I can't help but get involved in it. It's so terrible, why can't I stop listening to it? Let's take a closer look at a few Train songs, and I'll try to make my case and explain what I'm talking about here. We'll start with the least offensive and work towards like the most egregious Train songs. Now, the way YouTube works, unfortunately, if I play these songs, this video will probably get taken down. So I'm just gonna tell you about the song. If you wanna play along with your own Spotify or Apple Music, that would be great. So let's start with Hey Soul Sister. I think everybody knows this song. It was on the radio a ton. It's a really catchy, feel-good song. I think it was in a ton of commercials. This is very much one of those, the first one is free. Like, it's not really a bad song. You can see hints of what's going on with some of his lyrics and some of his playfulness and what he's doing there. Really kind of gets you on the hook. So next, let's talk about Drops of Jupiter, another massive hit for Train. And this is not a terrible song. You know, it's a nice pop song. It's very catchy, kind of fun to sing along with. But these lyrics, there's something about these lyrics. He does some poetic stuff, you know, now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her hair. That's poetry, sorta. But then there's, she checks out Mozart while she does Tybo, reminds me that there's room to grow. Hey, yeah. But then they get you again with that, tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? That's fun. But then we end up with, can you imagine no first dance, freeze-dried romance, 5-hour phone conversation, the best soy latte that you ever had, and me? Like, I get this feeling that like he thinks he's like a beat poet or something, like he's being real. But it's just real bad. So then I get into the, what I like to call the next week on the WB era. Because I feel like these songs were like in every commercial for every bad TV show that was on in the early 2000s. Next week on the WB. So there's a song called Calling All Angels. It's an okay song. Again, these lyrics. I need a sign to let me know you're here. All of these lines are being crossed over the atmosphere. I need to know that things are gonna look up because I feel us drowning in a sea spilled from a cup. When children have to play inside so they don't disappear, while private eyes solve marriage lies because we don't talk for years, and the football teams are kissing queens and losing sight of having dreams, in a world that what we want is only what we want until it's ours. Again, I feel like he thinks he's being real deep, but it just feels real first draft, you know? So anyway, for the entire 2010 season, the Major League Baseball team, the Angels, would play this to kick off every single game. And you know, Hey Soul Sister, Drops of Jupiter, great songs, those are hits. Now we're starting to give them accolades and attention because, hey, they said Angels in their song. We're the Angels, we should probably use that song. So anyway, then there was a song called Meet Virginia. This song was about a girl who was kind of quirky, and it was kind of a, I want more out of life type song. Now, I feel like that song has been done a bunch of times, a million times better than this. There's bunches of songs by Carly Simon or by Stevie Nicks, and this song is sort of kind of channeling the Jane Says kind of thing from Jane's Addiction. You start off with this, she doesn't own a dress, her hair is always a mess. If you catch her stealing, she won't confess, she's beautiful. But then you get that trained sense of humor. She never compromises, loves babies and surprises, wears high heels when she exercises, ain't that beautiful. Like, I feel while he's writing lyrics, like he said that out loud and like the whole band laughed and they thought it was the funniest thing. Can you imagine? And just as icing on the cake, this song does one of those things where it rhymes the same word with itself. Well, she wants to live her life, and she thinks about her life. Pulls her hair back as she screams, I don't really want to live this life. So then we get to the song Save Me San Francisco. Now, Train is from San Francisco. This is their home. The song is about a dude who goes north to find some sunshine, and then it talks about him going to Oregon and getting high, and then going to Seattle and finding rain. All the while, he misses his girl. It's kind of a theme with Train songs. I went away and I miss you. It's kind of like Maroon 5 and Adam Levine, how like all of his songs are about cheating on people. Everybody's got their thing, I guess. Now again, these guys are from San Francisco, but the lyrics read like a tourist guide. I used to love the tenderloin till I made some tender corn. Then I met some ladies from Marin. We took the highway to the one up the coast to catch some sun. They left me with these blisters on my skin. Every day's so caffeinated, I wish they were golden gated. Fillmore couldn't feel more miles away, so wrap me up, return to sender. Let's forget this 5-year bender. Take me to my city by the bay. I never knew all that I had. Now Alcatraz don't sound so bad. At least they'd have a hella fine Merlot. I could wish upon a star. I would hitch a cable car to the place I can always call my own. I mean, it sounds like somebody who's never been to San Francisco. So then there's a song called AM Gold. This is a very recent song of theirs. And with a title like AM Gold, I'm not sure that a lot of young people understand like what the difference is between AM and FM. Like, this song is for an audience that's probably my age or older. Like, that sort of self-knowledge is really great, I know who my audience is. But the song sounds very contemporary. It sounds like it's for young people. And these lyrics, man. Breathe, baby, you ain't gotta worry no more. Just breathe, we'll be waiting on the dance floor. And let your body let it go. You're the best case scenario. Love don't come in stereo. Baby, you are AM Gold. Now again, AM was mono, because it was amplitude rather than frequency modulated. And he's making this, like, instead of, two people, I'm only into one person. Like, mono is better than stereo is the case he's making. You don't need them no more. You got me keeping score. You're ahead by a billion, whoa. Get yourself on the floor. Ain't that what friends are for? Where we're going, there ain't no ceiling. And this thing is such an earworm. It's that kind of disco-inspired, fast singing, but not a lot of melody thing that a lot of people are doing. It's just a weird song. Speaking of weird songs, let's talk about the Train song, Play That Song. This song is just heart and soul, like the first thing you learned to play on the piano. Play that song, the one that makes me go all night long. The one that makes me think of you. That's all you got to do. Now, this guy's 54 years old. He's a little bit older than I am. And he was probably 50, 52 when this song came out. And these are the lyrics. Hey, Mr. DJ, when you gonna spin it? My baby's favorite record, she's been waiting for a minute. She invited all her friends, and I'm buying all the rounds, and they're all dolled up. DJ, please don't let me down. I mean, it just screams, let's go to Applebee's and get some Dollaritas so we don't have to spend a lot of money at the club. I've got two more for you. The first one is a song called Drive By. This song was a hit. It was all over the radio, and it was a return to form for Train. There's so much wrong with this song. On the other side of a street I knew stood a girl that looked like you. I guess that's deja vu, but I thought this can't be true 'cause you moved to West LA or New York or Santa Fe or wherever to get away from me. Is that deja vu? Oh, but that one night was more than just right. I didn't leave you 'cause I was all through. Oh, I was overwhelmed and frankly scared as hell because I really fell for you. Okay, so she ran away, but he really loved that one night. And then the chorus is, oh, I swear to ya, I'll be there for ya. This is not a drive-by. Just a shy guy looking for a 2-ply hefty bag to hold my love. What? So he's comparing like a one-night stand to a drive-by shooting? He needs a trash bag to hold his love? Like, what is this? Now, Train has played multiple times on The Today Show. They've played on The View. They played on Sesame Street. Nothing says, I am a legitimate artist, like performing on daytime TV. This is what a deal with the devil looks like. All right, last song I'm going to torture you with is called 50 Ways to Say Goodbye. Now, when you hear that title, it's sort of reminiscent of 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. And that's a great song. You know, Paul Simon can write lyrics. And that Paul Simon song was about different ways to leave your lover. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. This Train song is about telling your friends that your girlfriend died because you're embarrassed that she left. My heart is paralyzed. My head was oversized. I'll take the high road like I should. You said it's meant to be, that it's not you, it's me. You're leaving now for my own good. That's cool, but if my friends ask where you are, I'm gonna say, she went down in an airplane, fried getting suntan, fell in a cement mixer full of quicksand. Help me, I'm no good at goodbyes. She met a shark underwater, fell and no one caught her. I returned everything I ever bought her. Help me, I'm all out of lies and ways to say you died. The song's called 50 Ways to Say Goodbye. Oh, hey, Bill, how's it going? Oh, hey, Tony, it's going pretty good. Where's Christy? Oh, she died. What? Yeah, she met a shark underwater. She's dead. Oh my God. Oh my God. The song peaked at number 20 on the Hot 100. Why are we rewarding this? So anyway, that's my 2 cents on American pop rock band Train. If you'd like to experience this art for yourself, I'll leave links in the description.
Can't believe every turkey within a 60-mile radius of Quahog is sold out.
I know. Now we're so far from home, none of your stations even work.
On the 15 for
Coming up in 2 minutes.
she thinks I'm beautiful. Meet Virginia.
Is this fine?
I mean, it's not. It's fine if you think it's fine.
It's not that good of a song, but we know it.
Yeah, okay, sure.
She never compromised.
Brian, I love Train. Love Train.